Hey guys, how's it going? This is the Bold Metal Nerd coming at you with another video, and it's going to be a little bit of a rant. Um, if you guys have been watching my videos, as you know, currently, unfortunately, I'm unemployed again, and frankly, even though I was a little bit hopeful when I, learned of my situation, it's still a very irritating situation to find yourself in. It hasn't even been a full week yet, but I'm already running into some fairly big irritations. I guess I'll talk about really there are two that are really bugging me. The biggest one, and I find this funny, is this whole system is designed against you. Obviously, since I'm unemployed, I'm started collecting unemployment again. I'm going to apply for other benefits like Medicaid, et cetera, et cetera. Hopefully, I'm not out of work long enough to get any of that stuff. I mean, obviously, the employment will be nice to get, but I'm hoping to get a job before other stuff starts to kick in. I want to go back to work. That of course, is my goal, to go back to work. But anyway, I do some side work, and I advertise on Craigslist about my side work, and I actually got contacted by a company that does some refurbishment for equipment, and they asked me if I'd be interested in coming in and repairing some stuff for them on a contract basis. And I said, yeah, that sounds pretty good. So I went out there yesterday and I took a look at their facility, talked to a gentleman there. We had a fairly in-depth discussion, and then we got around to talking about compensation. And basically, there's two ways they can pay me. One is if I have my own business, as it were, they could write a check to the business. Well, I don't have any sort. My side work is just me, right? I don't have an incorporated business or an LLC or anything along those lines that someone can write a check out to and that I can cash. That just can't happen because I don't officially own any sort of real company. Okay, it's just me. So that's out. So the other option for them paying me is they give me a 1099, which of course is reported as income. It's not traditional like you have a job and you're an employee. It's just a different type of income. So I'm like, okay, but I said I better follow up with the the unemployment and see if that's going to affect my benefits or anything. So this morning I called up unemployment and I said, hey, if I do this, if I get a 1099 from someone and they pay me, will it affect my unemployment? They said, absolutely it will, because it'll throw basically a monkey wrench in it. Because work weeks that you get the money from the 1099, obviously you won't be able to claim that. That in and of itself isn't a big deal, but you have to keep reopening your claim after let's say you get some money one week, right, and you don't claim, right? You actually have to go through the trouble of reopening your claim again just to get the benefit again. Like, let's say you don't work a week. It's a real pain in the ass. It's not worth the hassle that it is to get unemployment. Now, if you know you're going to be doing this work real steadily and you know it's going to be a good amount of money, then it's probably worth your while. But if it's a situation like this one where you don't know how much it's going to be and you don't know how often it's going to happen, it really disincentivizes you from doing the work. And to me, that's just quite frankly a very stupid design for this system, because you would think they would want to encourage economic activity, you know, by making it easier for you to maybe just hit the pause on your benefits, but it doesn't work that way. It just is what it is, right? So, and when I was talking to this woman in unemployment, I said, so basically you're telling me that you're disincentivized from working in this manner with the 1099. She said, yeah, unfortunately, that's just the way things are set up. So I said, but if it's under the table, completely undocumented, they just give me money or whatever, then that's okay because you can't track it. And she said, and she kind of chuckled and she said, yeah, that's how it works. So basically, I have to get money under the table, as it were. They can't document my name or information or anything. Whatever. I mean, that's tax free, so that's even better. But the point is, um, it's still ridiculous to me the fact that you can't. The system is set up the way that it is. It's not logical in the least. It makes no sense to penalize somebody for doing side work like that. It's stupid. And of course, it would also affect other benefits that I would apply for, like Medicaid and all those other benefits that I was talking about. It most certainly would affect those as well. So you're incentivized to not work. Well, I can't say to not work at all because obviously, if I get a traditional job, then I don't need any of those benefits, period, and I'm better off. But it's incentivizing you to not kind of fill in the gaps when you can, when you don't have a regular job. It's ridiculous, but it is what it is. Um, and the next thing that really irritates me about job hunting is you can put a lot of effort into job hunting, and you can interview well, you can do all of these things, right? But you're still at the mercy of scatterbrained companies that can't decide if they're going to hire somebody or not. I've actually had multiple opportunities during this time where the company was acting like they were super eager to hire somebody, and then they throw the brakes on. They're like, well, wait a minute, maybe we're going to hire somebody, maybe not, and they just kind of, it does, and then it doesn't happen. And this is one of the jobs that I was really excited about interviewing for this week. Well, the interview didn't occur because of that reason. Now, I did have an initial phone screen with them, and that went really well. But as far as a face-to-face interview goes, that didn't materialize because they're like, well, we're going to throw the brakes on. But I might hear something they may change their mind by the end of the week. They may say, okay, maybe we will. I don't know. I'm waiting for developments on that. It's just a very frustrating thing. And there was another position that I was very interested in a few weeks prior to that had basically the same outcome. They were really saying that they were eager to get somebody in. Uh, they really liked me. They, blah, blah, blah. I was great. And then nothing, and then it was the same thing. They just couldn't make their mind up. So it's incredibly frustrating to have this happen. And I think it frustrates me. Now, this sort of thing in life is somewhat common when you have to rely on other people. But I think it's more frustrating when you're job hunting because obviously job hunting is such a high level of importance because, it's your entire livelihood that's dependent upon job hunting being a success because it's your money, your health insurance, your retirement. It's everything. If you're not successful doing it, then things get ugly quick. So it's just very frustrating to me to have to rely on other people, at least somewhat, for success. Because if it's just up to me, I can do it all. I mean, I can certainly put an effort in, I can do things, and I can make things happen if it's up to me, but it's not always up to me. So, such is life. So, anyway, that's pretty much it. This was just a bit of a rant about two different things. I guess I can throw in a third one. If anything that this whole experience has taught me over the past few months, and yeah, it's agenda time, right? This really has showed me that the fact that our healthcare system in this country is a total disaster. My insurance that I have right now is not paying for the medications that my wife is diabetic, and they just refuse to pay for most of the medications that she needs. They just don't pay. So she's working with her doctor some, yes, but I don't. The fact that she has to jump through these hoops and do this stuff just for basic health care is ridiculous. I'm paying, and the insurance I have wasn't particularly cheap. It's $400 a month. No, that's not a huge sum of money, but it's certainly not insignificant. 400's a lot. Maybe hell, it'll be ironic if I do end up getting Medicaid. It'll probably be better than that shitty fucking insurance that I have. So, what we really need in this country is a logical, well thought out, well planned single payer system. This whole health insurance being tied to your employer and or you buy private health insurance, it's basically garbage. It's gotta go. It's gotta go. But unfortunately, the one presidential candidate who was really pushing for that is now out of the race. So, you know, come general election time, I'll probably just vote third party again. Anyway, I know this kind of went in a few different directions, but what can you say? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. As always, if you did enjoy, please thumbs up, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.